Hey, good evening, everyone. Welcome back to the Raceway at Western Fair District, London, Ontario. Track announcer Shannon Doyle with you for 10 races tonight. Believe we're on a fast track. About 4 Celsius, that's 39 Fahrenheit. Clear skies as we go into this evening's action. Race 10 for an HBI play of the day. All over 6 Gold Star Badlands here. Noting race 10, it's the high 5 at the added distance of a mile and a 16th. Gold Star Badlands, he's never lost at that distance. Really good value in the morning line, 6-1. He should be a factor against these. Number 6, Gold Star Badlands, a must play in race number 10. He's your HBI play of the day for HBI Bet and Western Fair District. The early pick 3, starting in race number 1. There is a key scratch in the opener. Take out 6, Whole Lot of Sugar. Scratch 6 from race number 1. That leaves me with the inside 2, Tina's War, Espargo. Going to go 4 deep in the second race. Third race, expecting number 8, Midnight Mac, to take all kinds of action there. It's Carol on board for Morrow. Another couple of shots in there will be the 1 Sportsman of the Year and the 4 on the take. On the take going out for McIntosh. Mike Saftik on board, that 4 in tonight's third race. Early pick 4 starts in race 3. Stay on the 1, 4, and 8. Over into the fourth race. Going to the inside 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Fifth race, inside 2, Lawman Rain, Ace 44 Talon. And still going to the inside in race 6, Monster-in-Law's got the rail. Taro's there, Master Smile, Beach Terror, track record holder for the added distance of a mile and a 16th. That's what we do feature in race number 6. Late pick 4. Starting in race 7, it's the MadBarn.com feature. I've gone deepest of all in the first couple of legs. Reb the Raider at a post 5, getting even more class relief this time out, and that day on for the Schneiders. Race number 8. 8th race, 5 deep in there. Twilight Zone on the rail. Another great pick has been showing good form in recent starts. 12-1 in the morning line for the 6 in race number 8. I've got a circle around that one. It's the 2 and 4 in tonight's 9th. Our 10th and final top class on the pace. Preferred 3. Mr. X from the 2-hole. Gold Star Badlands at a post 6. 8 Duneside Sport can factor as well. We're going to take a short break right now. We'll come back and we'll talk about who's been hot. And Camelot Classic, of course, less than 7 weeks away now. And we're going to show some love for an old fan fave here in Ontario. Stick around.
HPIBet.com. Access, rewards, and more.
Hey, welcome back to the pregame show, everyone. You're watching Race Day at the Raceway, Western Fair District. I'm your track announcer, Shannon Doyle, with you. Wagering menu for tonight setting up like this. 15% takeout, low 15% take on pick 3, pick 4, and high 5 wagering. The go-to wagers, they are the pick 3 play right up front with the guaranteed pool at $2,500. I believe the average pool on this thus far in 2018, it's been over $5,000. Pick 4s begin in races 3 and 7. Always a guaranteed pool at $5,000. The high 5s, which continue to pay very nice for 20-cent plays. That's a low 15% takeout on the high 5s. Races 6 and 10 for the added distance. Going to talk about who's been hot at the Raceway for driver wins over the last 5 days. Jay Harris, Scott Coulter topping the list with 11 victories each. Colin Kelly had the driving triple here on Friday night. Colin been doing a great job here, 10 victories over the last 5 days. Louis Philippois from Limited Action with 9. Alfie Carroll always seems to be in that top 5 for drivers here in London. As far as trainers go, these are over the last 10 race days. Craig Gilmore tops the list. Dean Nixon's been doing it well. Kyle Bossens had a pair of winners here on Friday night. I believe Colin Kelly was on board both of those victories. Vic Putty and Robert McIntosh rounding out the top 5. Less than 7 weeks away from our signature event, that being the Cam Luck Classic. So again, the countdown is on to the Cam Luck Classic. Our signature race night will go on the final Saturday in May. This time around, look for defending champ Bit of a Legend to return. He was an easy gate-to-wire winner this past Saturday night at Yonkers in his Levy division. Other Levy winners were somewhere in L.A., pretty much all the way for the win there in 153. Mockett So. He was a winner in 153 and won the fifth and final round of divisions for the Levy this Saturday night at Yonkers, with the final slated for Saturday, April 21st at Yonkers. Of course, we'll have all that for you on our simulcast. Again, it's less than 7 weeks away from our Cam Luck Classic, featuring some of the best pacers on the continent. Put it on your calendar, Saturday, May 26th. It's going to be a great time. So recently, Trot Magazine asked racing fans and participants for their fondest memories of racing at Woodbine. Over the 25 years of racing there, the race voted by fans and participants as the one that stood out above all others was Sand Pail, winning the Breeders' Crown Open Trot 2011. A few other horses that made the Woodbine top 10 list for memorable wins included Gallo Blue Chip, Rainbow Blue, Bunny Lake, Sun Beach Somewhere, among others. I was surprised that Admiral's Express, a.k.a. the Great Gladiator, could not crack that top 10 list, as he was a fan fave for so many, and for a long stretch, he was the horse at Woodbine. So on this, the final day ever for harness racing at Woodbine, we're going to show some love for this 86-time winner, his connections, and his fans. Turn it up for the Great Gladiator, Frank Salive with the call.
To chug out of there the fastest from the extreme outside, and it is Admiral's Express cut loose to try to get the lead. Tiger Rama is going to take a tight two-hole in behind the Admiral. Arch Chip raced away in third. Rustled in is Canyon Wind. Dave Miller lays flat back in the bike to get that one into the four-hole. 2 more lengths to Holborn. Hanover eased in from fifth. And Umbro Animate and Boulder Creek was last away. Admiral's Express 26 and 1. 3 lengths back is Tiger Rama, going to take a cozy two-hole trip as he usually does. Arch Chip on the inside. There in third, and Canyon Wind was fourth best away. Holborn Hanover lined up ahead of Umbro Animate and Boulder Creek. Positions are unchanged, and they remain stacked single file. A half a dozen in behind Admiral's Express. Admiral's Express off at 12 to 1 is going to be the halfway point leader. That's Tiger Rama following along second. Arch Chip is third, and a 3 to 5 favorite. Canyon Wind sits on the inside fourth, and now pops out past the half. 54 and 2. Admiral's Express is still going. Tiger Rama there, flushed out first over was Arch Chip. Mark Evers rallies Arch Chip up out of the 3-hole as they move into the final turn at Woodbine. Canyon Wind now has a second over toe. Holborn Hanover gearing up on the outside, now fifth, driving through. That's Boulder Creek to pass Umbro Animate, the trailer. At the head of the stretch, Arch Chip is challenging Admiral's Express, and Canyon Wind is a chilly second over the pocket rider all the way. Tiger Rama 1:21 and 4, 27 and 2 in the third. Just a short lead, Arch Chip, but Admiral's Express is trying to battle back. Canyon Wind flattening out a little bit from second over. Admiral's Express battling back on the inside with Arch Chip. Admiral's Express, the Grey Gladiator, slays him with a supremely brave effort again. Track record for the Grey Gladiator 2, 148 and 2. What a wonderful moment.
There you go.
For
How do you
Admiral's
like them? Admiral's Express establishing a track record. That was early June of 2005 over Woodbine. It was 148 and 2. He looked beat. He looked beat many times, and he would fight back like that. He loved to battle. What a warrior, and so much heart. And again, he had so many fans. Admiral's Express, one of my top players ever over Woodbine from the years gone by. So again, Woodbine with their final card of harness racing ever tonight. Monday night, we'll wish them all well. Let's go back and do some recapping now of some Pick 3 and Pick 4 playing. We go back to the opener. There is a key scratch in race 1. Take out the 6, Whole Lot of Sugar. That's going to leave us with the 1, Tina's War, or the 2, Espargo. 4 deep in race number 2. Third race, Sportsman of the Year on the rail. He looks all right. The 4 on the take. Second start of the season. Mike Saftik on tonight for trainer Bob McIntosh. And from the trailing spot 8, Midnight Matt, Alfie Carroll this time for Richard Morrow. All 3 looking to factor in tonight's third race. That third starts an early Pick 4. Stay on the same 3. Over into the fourth race. Number 2, Artistic Pick. It's the hot trainer-driver combo of Kyle Bossens and Colin Kelly hooking up. They had a pair of winners together here on Friday night. Artistic Pick had a post 2 in the 4th, is a must play in leg 2 of an early pick 4. 5th race, it's the 1 Lawman Rain or the 2 Ace 44 Talon. Went 4 deep in race number 6 at the added distance. Race 7 kickstarts a late pick 4. Race 7 to begin it. 4 deep in there. Number 5, Reb the Raider, getting even more class relief tonight. It's going to be Nat Day on board for Colonel Schneider Jr. Nat Day, of course, driving in part for Teen to the Moon, supporting Breast Cancer Awareness 2018. 8th race, we're 5 deep in there. One of the more wide open events on the night. I've got a circle around number 6, another great pick. I make it 12-1 on the morning line, showing great form coming in for Batten. Don't ignore the 6, another great pick in race number 8. 9th race, it's the 2 Bet on Art or the 4 NJ's Trick Pistol. If we get to the 10th, we're going to need Mr. X. We're going to need Gold Star Badlands at a post 6 as our play of the day, or the 8 Duneside Sport to show up to complete a late pick 4. It's like that. Cameraman standing by with his thought on tonight's car. What do you got, Trev? Race 2, it's a 4 Maximus Power. The cameraman noting that, this horse has been knocking on the door in recent starts. He's still trying to pick up that first win of 2018, but Travis Henry, Scott McNiven will look to hook up with that 4 Maximus Power for the cameraman in race number 2. It's pub night, top of the fair, no reservation required, fabulous pub style menu. Also a great spot to watch the live racing from. Tomorrow's edition of Survivor Tuesday, it's been quite popular, and we'll bring in driver Scott Ray on the pregame show. He will help out with guest selections as well. I believe he's driving 3 later on in the card for trainer Benoit Lamarche. So we'll catch up with Scott Ray on tomorrow's pregame show. Closing boards. Always free. Programs, selections, video replays, and more. It's on our website, westernfairdistrict.com. Tonight, we're featuring 10 races. We get underway at 6:15 Eastern. Good luck.